still hoped for a better outcome.
That's a good piece of gear. Shall we put it to the proof?
You seem rather keen to be rid of your old equipment.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
It's taking every ounce of my strength just to remain standing. Will this march never end?
I fear for our chances if we were to be set upon now. Holy attack thought proved most effective against it.
What is it? What has happened to your magic? Not bad.
Nice of you to say so.
Splendid.
Hang in there! Help will surely come!
Let me see.
What are you doing? You're in the midst of battle. Are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
awesome. I have underestimated this foe. Time to heal up. Hold just a moment.
Forgive me for being a cloud medicine. Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.
This where you're hiding? Get my hands on you.
My magics are at your disposal.
Mayhap the force of this torrent could be employed.
Catch our foes unawares.
Wounded again. Get the better of our foe yet. Spell poison is working its evil effects upon the arisen.
Methinks that we felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
Ensure your next attack is no less close.
There's ought to be found there. Can you not see it?
We ought to take a closer look. Look out! Knackers! Ice will be most effective against these foes. I shan't let them harm you.
Hopes you weren't expecting mercy.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this will spur us into the next.
Creatures who know death cling to life.
I see no merit in hunting down such cravens.
My magics are at your disposal.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Now, no matter how far we stray, we'll be able to return here in a flash with the use of a ferry stone.
I could spend all day here.
Just remembered. There was another matter we were to attend to hereabouts, was there not?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
What business have you here? Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the Guard. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't fancy standing round all the while. Shall we make for the tavern?
Say, have you heard? They finally caught the fiend behind those ox cart raids.
Aye, they caught someone. but word is he's just an underling. Seems the true ringleader gave him the slip. Captain Benjamin's all bent up over it. Tell is, he's still interrogating the lad, trying to get all he can out of him about the Coral Snake's operations. Wants to make a clean job of it, like.
Well, here's hoping it puts those snakes to rout for the welfare of this city and our stomachs.
Right, just follow me. We've arrived, I see. That's a relief.
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this then. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
This tavern is open to... Aye, even pawns. So long as they've coined for their ale.
Really scary. I've never seen one.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
Say, have you seen any statues about? Solid stone ones, carved in the likeness of monsters. Tell is, quite a number of them were found not long ago, just west of the Agamemnon ruins. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. So real, in fact, that collectors were willing to pay outlandish sums of gold for them. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Suppose I'll just have to hope there are more of them out there somewhere.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Batal's Empress has clearly earned the love and respect of her subjects.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people every single day.
'Tis a far cry from Vermont. I cannot count the number of barbs I've heard uttered about the Queen Regent.
but be sure to buy aught.
Aye. What brings you to Brocker's smithy? Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in a luck. Our forge is full of it. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say? I'm afraid that changes things a wee bit. Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't want to help you. Unless you were to offer him aught he couldn't resist. Listen, I happen to know there's one bit of elven culture no dwarf can turn their nose up at. All elven fare's bland as grass. All of it. That is, save the singularly flavoursome dish, Nutriab. Course, no dwarf would openly admit to having a taste for it. But the fact of the matter is, the mere smell of that dish has dwarves foaming at the maw. Don't believe me? Bring a bowl of it to Brocker. You'll soon see.
If 'tis a blacksmith you need, I can't help you. Oh ho! 'Tis a regalia sword you want restored, is it? That's a first. All right, give us a look then. Now here's a masterwork of craftsmanship if I e'er saw one. Not to blow my own horn, but I wager I'm the only blacksmith who could set this ailing steel to rights. But, as I've said, I've lain down my tools, and before you start begging, know that I don't intend to pick them back up. Well, why are you still standing there? Leave an old man in peace.
Beg pardon, sir, but I couldn't help overhearing your conversation with Brocker. You'll have to forgive him. He's been in a foul mood ever since we got cut off from the fuel for our forge. Though, he's always been a bit crotchety, come to think of it.
Enough cheek, you wool-brained wastrel! Now, I'm off to the tavern. Can I count on you to mind things here while I'm gone?
Of course you can. You go enjoy yourself. Psst. Hang about, eh? When he's gone, you and I can talk. 'Twas special made to use glimmer coal, mined from a nearby cavern. Till the monsters settled in, that is. Neither of us can go anywhere near the place now. Listen, Brocker's too proud to ask for help, but I'm not. Would you be willing to go out to the cavern and mine us up some glimmer coal? I'll take as much as you can carry. Should you succeed, I reckon he'll change his mind about restoring that blade of yours. Now, true to its name, glimmer coal emits a pale light. So you'll want to cast your eyes about for any glowing spots when you get to the cavern. Oh, suppose you'll be needing the name of the place. Digger's Ruins 'tis called. I'll count on you to bring lots of the stuff back. I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
If we can procure some glimmer coal from Digger's Ruins, Sir Brocker ought have a change of heart about the regalia sword.
My services don't come cheap, You're welcome.
Well met, sir.
I hope the weather holds.
Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer do come again. Welcome. As a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate, we offer excellent... service at a fair price. Do come again.
Follow me.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
All this walking is made by legs, eh? Right. I'm scared of things to keep us fed these days.
A customer then. That changes things.
My stomach's growling.
Tis clear you're not in. What say you?
Just tell me what you need. And I'll see it done. Come again when you've more...
Always another errand to see to.
Another day over.
It's been a hard day.
Looking for aught in particular?
You're worrying. You aren't living.
You there? Have you a home in Batal? If not, well, look no further. As it so happens, I've one to sell. Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Bold choice here in Batal, where they're ill-loved. So I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? A wise decision, sir. Do be sure to read over the deed. Here you are, dear.
We must rest. As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
We might kill two birds with one stone, or focus on our current objective. Both choices have merit.
Fewer burdens certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say the spring has returned to your step. Master.
You there. You seem like a learned individual. Surely you have an interest in the mighty Sphinx depicted on yonder wall? 'Tis a beast of fearsome intellect, whose riddles have confounded some of the greatest sages in history. Indeed, 'tis said that answering its questions is but a portion of the puzzle. Should the day come that you seek to challenge the Sphinx yourself, you would do well to look to this mural for wisdom.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
What in the world were you thinking, bringing me to such a place? Hold a moment. That vase. It cannot be. For generations now, my family has been charged with a duty to seek out this amphora. To think that it was hidden here, of all places! Is that why you brought me here? So that I might claim it? Oh, joyous day! At long last our vigil is at an end.
Well, well. Very good. Well, well. The amphora has been delivered intact. I'd not thought you had it in you. Though I'd hoped to savor your dismay, you shall have your prize all the same.
Huzzah! You done it!
Though ours is a battle of wits, tests of metal are more to your strength. Is that not so? Come, try your arm, though he shall be your opponent, not I. However, I am not one to be amused by a simple duel. Bear this ring into battle, that I might gauge your true strength. Good show. It seems your mind is as strong as your arm. You have more than earned your reward. Another chest is yours to claim. So vast is this world, and full of life. You are but one of many, indeed. In the grand scheme, we are as distinct from one another as pebbles on a beach. Yet we do so love to extol our differences. But are these differences so great? If you believe so, this next task should prove exceedingly simple. I seek this man. If men are so distinct, I'm sure you'll find him in a trice.
The sight of Yonok's cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit. Go on through.
Go on, have a look. These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
I cannot help but be wary of all I've seen.
It's been a hard day. This ox is like to eat me out of house. Every day is a boon.
So vast is this world, and full of life. You are but one of many. Indeed. In the grand scheme, we are as distinct from one another as pebbles on a beach. Yet we do so love to extol our differences. But are these differences so great? If you believe so, this next task should prove exceedingly simple. Is this the man I sought? Truly? You are satisfied with your answer? Then I shall weigh its merit. To pluck a human from the faceless swarm is no less a challenge than to seek a single grain of sand on the Alta Batal coast. Yet pluck you have, and for that I congratulate you. Another prize is yours for the taking.
That was certainly worthwhile.
Now, questions beget questions, and I have one for you. How many riddles have you solved thus far? My memory fails me, you see. Remind me, and make it plain. Let yonder statues be your means. For every question aptly answered, bring one here before me. Let yonder statues be your means. For every question aptly answered, bring one here before me. This is your answer? Are you sure of your count? My, that's quite a number. And the correct one, no less. I see you're keeping track. Of course, your erudition shan't go unrewarded. And with that, our game comes to an end, as amusing as it has been. I shall now take my leave of you, to await the next courageous soul who would test their wits against mine.
That's not at all the outcome I anticipated.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunt. Figure.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?